The millennial consumer, the creature of myth and legend that nobody can figure out. Why don't they buy things? Everyone says, well, it's because all they want to do is be on a mobile device. All they want to do is buy things on mobile. There's not a shred of evidence to that effect. Everyone says that millennials don't like physical experiences. There's no truth to that. In fact, just the opposite. And if there were truth to that, then how do you explain this? How do you explain music festivals if millennials don't like physical experiences? Every year, they're breaking attendance records at festivals like Coachella and Tomorrowland. So we have to appreciate that, that physical experiences are really what retail is about. And a physical experience doesn't always mean that it has to be rich and take a lot of time and be time-consuming and be high touch. It also means that we can take friction out of the buying process, just like Amazon did with their Amazon Go store.
4 years ago, we started to wonder, what would shopping look like if you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go?
And that's exactly what they've done. They've actually legalized shoplifting. That's essentially what it is. You walk in, you grab what you want, and you leave. And this store actually exists in Seattle, and they're talking about rolling them out all over the United States. This is what drives me crazy. The retail industry looked at people standing in line for 200 years and said, that's okay. We don't need to do anything about that. And then Jeff Bezos wakes up one morning in a fever dream and says, no more lineups, and it happens. So we have to start tackling a lot of this friction as well. The example of being in the fitting room, in your underwear and thinking, oh God, I got to go back out there and get more pants. We've got to stop that. We've got to end these first world problems that we have. But back to millennials. Millennials say that the experience is more important to them than the product that they buy. It's actually more important to them than the product, the experience that they have while buying the product. And it's actually the greatest predicator of loyalty. And you can see that was different for their parents. Their parents valued product more than experience. Millennials, it's just the opposite. And part of that, I think, is because for millennials, experiences matter because experiences translate well to Facebook. And you think about, this is a generation that grew up knowing that you document your life on Facebook and Instagram and other social media, that it's all about the selfie, the value of the selfie, right? So if you can create a great experience in your stores, then that is the kind of thing that translates very well to social media.